story that illustrates the courage to confront was an executive I was working with who had an employee who had really upset a key customer. And the president of the company told his direct report, this executive, you need to really let him know this kind of behavior is not all right. Now, the executive was someone who did not like confrontation, did not like to do anything but other give praise to people. So he sent an email to the employee where he outlined the core values of the company and said, please make sure you're doing this and we're treating the customers with respect. I'm sure you'll do a great job going forward. A few months later, this executive was called into the office of the president, and there sitting beside the president was the senior vice president of human resources. And the president basically said, I'm here to talk to you today because our key customer has filed a second complaint with us about the behavior of this employee who reports to you. Now, 2 months ago, I asked you to address this with your employee. Tell me what you did. And the executive said, well, I wrote an email and I sent him the values and reminded him we wanted to treat customers with respect. And the employee, I'm sure, was doing the best he could. What happened was that the president said, well, I asked HR to pull up the email so I could see what you had done. And the email actually sounds like you're praising that employee rather than chewing him out. I also want you to know it's wholly inadequate that you sent an email rather than sat down and had this confrontation, this conversation with this employee. He says, now, the senior vice president of HR is here because I'm going to reprimand you and put it in your record. You are also going to outline with him what you're going to do to address this employee in a proper way and make sure this never happens again. Well, the executive was quite frightened. He realized his career was on the line. But his lack of willingness to sit down and have the tough conversation with his employee led to this situation. What we will not confront is going to come around and create bigger problems for us in the end. May you find the courage to confront. By the way, one of the major reasons senior executives lose their job, one of the major reasons marriages go off the rails, is people do not have the courage to confront and learn how to confront with some compassion rather than just dumping and judging people. I hope that you will develop the courage to confront, because without it, you cannot move from your current reality to the dream you desire.